Hello, hello. Wow, it's so good to be back. And I'm back into the area where I live. I was out of town visiting my 98-year-old mom. It was very sweet, and I missed doing the videos. I'm getting back on track now, and I welcome you all you beautiful souls, back to this video time of love, ascension, light language coding. Today is going to be an interesting one. Today is November the 3rd. And I just want to acknowledge that I am now fully uploaded, my entire spine, into the 5D Earth Web network. That occurred for me with my dear friend Linda at the same day on October the 23rd while we were in California. It was really an extraordinary experience, and I'll talk about that in a different video. But I will say that the immense amount of light and the oscillation of level of light that is moving through my body is very different. There's been an increasing amount of hope and love and light over the last couple of years as we were doing this process. But moving each vertebra from the third dimensional web into the fifth dimensional web has just been an extraordinary experience. Some parts of it were not too comfortable, but it was extraordinary. So I want you to know that I'm an ordinary human being like all of you are. And yes, I've done a lot of spiritual homework and clearing. And some of you don't need to do as much as I needed to do to get where I am. But just my experience of clearing my karmas, having all of my relationships and energies move toward neutral, has been so enormously liberating. And I invite you to move into the joy of that experience of allowing yourself to feel whatever you're feeling, and to know that whatever is in the way of you being the gorgeous, beautiful, powerful light that each of you are, that there are ways to release yourself from like the albatross energy that might be keeping you down. Within each one of us, there's hope, there's love, there's a tremendous amount of energy. And we're all here to learn things and do things each in our own way. And I just invite you to go and explore your own possibilities, your own healing, moving your own self to a greater awareness, clearing the debris so you can own your light, so you can experience more joy in your body, in your life, in your relationships, in your work, out in nature, with the animals, whatever it is that you love to do. So today's love language coding is about listening to your own inner guidance, your own inner knowing, your own heart, your own truth. It's yours. My truth for me and my timing and what I need to do for me is going to be different than yours. And no one has the right to criticize what your timing is or what your truth looks like. We are all allowed to have our own experience of the universe from wherever it is that we are holding our consciousness. I just want you to know that the angelic realms, the realms of love and light, are here to support every single person that wants to choose love, that wants to co-create a different reality, move out of 3D world into the 5D world, lifting that earth into a different, well, the earth has already been lifted up. We have to choose to move into it now and to be the full expression of who we are and what is possible for us. So it's so important for you to begin to acknowledge when you're in pain that there are ways to clear the pain. If you have rage and unforgiveness, that there are ways to bring that to healing within you and in your life, so that you can move the debris that is out of the way, like with an energetic bulldozer, move it out of the way and allow yourself to breathe into the truth and the beauty of who you are. The love language light code that I'm going to do is to bring you into the place where you can connect to your own truth and knowing. This coding will help to open that up for you. Know that you are extraordinarily large energetically, much larger than whatever you have chosen to look like here on the planet. Much more powerful, capable of huge amounts of loving and compassion. And if you're not in all of those places, there are ways to get there. You can do therapy, you can do growth classes, you can do your own personal work doing energy healing, whatever it is that you need to do for you to get you where you want to be. Just know that you are infinite in possibility. So, let's take a few breaths. I'm just going to scoot myself back, I think, a little bit here, so you can see more of what I'm doing here. Let me move this out of the way. And put your right hand over your heart. Touch that beautiful heart of yours that knows who you are, what you're connected to. You are connected to divine energy. You were created from the divine. So just breathe that notion in. I am a divine being. I am in a physical body that is a blessing. I'm on a sacred journey of experiencing this aspect of who I am in the body. And if you're listening to this channel, you are clearly wanting to awaken or are already awakened, wanting more support to support your awakening, which these love light codes will do. I know that I've talked to a few people recently who are beginning their journey of having just become levels 10 spiritually, who are just beginning to become vegetarians and doing transitional dieting so that they can, with ease and grace, move into a new diet to build their powerful crystal bodies. So I want you to know that when you put yourself to that task, it gets done. So April of last year, April of 2020, when we could begin building our crystal bodies, which is around April 25th, people were beginning to become vegetarian or vegan, or they continued if they already were, like I would be continuing it. I was at a high enough frequency that I could start building my crystal body right away. So that we all started at ground zero at that point, at those of us who started around the same time. And now I've got 12 layers of a crystal body done, much faster than I thought that I would. Not, well, I'm on my 12th layer, I'm not telling the truth. In my early 12th layer, I'm finished with 11. And we have to do 24 to become fully integrated, fully light beings in the fifth dimensional reality. So I was so excited to see that I was in the 12th level of my crystal body. That's very, very exciting. And I have noticed that in the last month, as I've been 6 weeks actually, been loading up into 5D, I've been overweight for a long time, and the weight is coming off just by itself without me dieting. I can feel my metabolism shifting. There's just more energy, more sense of positivity, more love. So allow that energy into you. You deserve that. And in order to move into fifth dimensional reality, this is something you can embrace and know that it is yours for you to own as well. It is not for special people. It is for people who choose love. And that can be everyone. So please, please, please think about joining the billions of people. Hopefully it's at least 2 or 3 billion of humanity that are going to join us moving this energy into the 5D Mother Earth. Use these love language codes that I have already gotten done to help you, to support you. Listen to each one of them 3 or 4 times and allow them to kind of open things up inside of you. Now remember, there are different love light language codes out there. Find the one that resonates with your body. What I do may not resonate with you. Find a person that resonates with your embodiment, where you've come from, what you're connected to. Everyone is different. Okay, so hand on your heart, left hand just gently over the top of your head. I want you to just focus, first of all, on your third eye, which is between the brow here. Breathing into that third eye. Bringing your awareness into the third eye. Lifting your hand up and above and bringing it down and putting it over your other hand, over your heart. I am a divine being. I am love. I am made out of light and sound. I accept the truth and beauty of my soul and the journey in this embodiment. I choose to move toward a peaceful existence inside my own being, where I'm comfortable knowing my own truth, my own value, my own wisdom, my own capacity to love. And just breathe that in gently, allowing yourself to be gifted the violet spectrum of light within you and around you to start circling you, as well as moving through your physical body, opening up all of that divine love and support for you on spiritual levels, on mental, emotional, and physical levels. Letting it run through you, you connecting with it, knowing that is part of who you are, made out of light, made out of sound. Good. Now just touch a little notch at the base of your throat. The other hand over your thymus gland. And just hold it and bless your body. I give the divine within me and around me permission to love me, to support me, to guide me. I give the divine permission to help me to experience my own beauty, my own truth, my own knowing. I recognize that the light and the love that I am is the light and the love that is within every human being on the planet. Even those who are practicing being dark have it in them. Choose to see the good in others. Choose to see the good in yourself. So we're going to bring in the code that will activate your own knowing. And unlike the other codes, what I'm being given now is that this code is one that you may need to use a lot to bring you to that strengthening place of what you know to be true for you, what you know you need to stand up for. So I'm going to get silent and allow the download to come. Your truth comes through your throat, connected to your heart. Let your heart speak to you, through you. Just a second, I'm going to get a little bit of a drink here. For those of you who have access to aqua kefir, I highly recommend it. Okay. Oma, Oma ite o e. Oma, o e ite o mi. O mi, o mi. O mi. Oma, ite o mi. Oma, ite o mi. Oma, ite o mi. Oma, ite o mi. Aya o mano ato, asaki e o mono ai, ati. Eso o amanata kai e o tu, asai o ti. E tu asaya o mana, atakai mono no so. E somana ata kaya manai. E tu osu amanakaya a. Asana manaya so e. E tu amanasaya. Keo o mono mono pakatu. Asai mono kai. Esoi atakaya. Ati aso amana otokoai. Etuso oma nakai. Atai oso ata o aiomo. Aiomo katai mono a esu. Esu ata koso. Ata mono aiotu kayana. Eso omono ai. Esaya amana sai totu keo omono ai ata. Esua keo omono asai otu ai a. Etu asakaya mono asai atu akaya oso akaya amani otu akaya asoai. Atai osoi. Teo mono ai kata zoom. Seo mono ai kata ehu. Aya kayana, aya katu, aya kei, keo mono ata. Eso ata keo o. Keo mono ata seya. Soto koyo ai asai. Toto amana kaya opoto asa. Keo mono atu. Kaya ono sai. Asai e konyo. Mono ai asa. Kayo oto ai. Mono asai. Oto asatu. Katai. Amanaka. Toko asa a mata. Amana soi. Ata koyomo no ata. Asi. Ayasa iyomo no ko. Ata kaya manasa apata kayatu. Amanai yotu. Asai yomono. Asai yokotu. Asai manakaya. Asai otu ka. Eya mana atu. Breathing. Royal blue light. The consciousness of God connected to the human soul and the body. Give permission for as many hundreds and thousands of feet that this light can be around you as well as move through your physical body to align you with the consciousness of God. The stronger you will be. Those of you who are 10 and up, you have 16,000 angels. And you know what? Most of them are not working very hard. So I'm being told to tell you to please put them to work. They want to love you. They want to support you. They want to help you heal. Whatever it is that you may need on projects that you're working on, your health issues, relationships, finances, relationship with the divine, whatever it is, they're there to love and support you. Give them the job that they came to come and do. 16,000 angels is a lot. You can also, when you get yourself strong enough, share them with those you love, those who might need help temporarily. All right. So, this was the Love Language Ascension Code that has to do with allowing you to listen to your own self and know your own truth. And be unafraid in accessing it and using it and anchoring yourself in it as you meet whatever it is you meet in life, including those who might be in opposition to what you believe, what you know to be true for you. Please have the courage and the faith. And if not, let's work together on building it for you to walk in strength and in peace and in knowing what is right for you. Okay, take care. Namaste. God bless you all.